Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Feel free to like and subscribe. We got Matty Isaac here, straight out of Gracie, Woodbridge, and he travels and trades all over the city and in the U.S. He's going to show us some techniques today. So, Mr. Isaac takes it away.
Let's go to 50-50 is the spot for all you small competitors out there.
Roost your weight like Matty.
A lot of times, light feather, don't get it twisted.
Speak up with that.
So a lot of times with the footlock grip, I just like to grab it really high at first, just to get the grip. Sometimes it could be really hard to really get in on the foot, so you have to like move your hip out, then grab it, then move your hip back. So sometimes I just go up by the calf, right here like this, and then I sort of put my foot behind his knee here, and I try to kick it away as far as I can, and then this allows me to now get lower on his ankle. So I'm really high up on his knee. Sometimes I could use my hand to base here like this, and then I'm going to take my foot and I'm going to kick away on his thigh so I can get lower on his ankle. From here I could either finish the foot from here. I want to sort of put some pressure into his hip on the same side of the foot that I'm holding, and I'm just going to turn and look away to finish the foot. Sometimes it could be tough because I don't have his knee fully isolated, so he could try to straighten his foot out or even just open his knee when I'm going to turn, and I'm not going to be able to finish. So if that's the case, I'm going to take my other foot out from under behind his thigh, and I'm going to put it on his hip, sort of like a T position with my other foot. And I'm just going to pinch my knees together, turn to the same side of the leg, and just put my hip in to finish.
Is that what Mikey does?
Yeah, I think so.
What are like some fundamental mechanics to like finishing Achilles lock for people that are having a hard time?
Number one, you want to be really low on the heel. So you don't want to be like up here on his Achilles. You sort of want to be like low, like really low on the heel, almost letting his heel escape. So I have it here, and I want to be like almost at his heel right here. From here, I'm going to pinch my elbow. This is going to put the torque on his foot that allows me to pull. And he's already almost tapping. I'm not even, like my legs aren't even engaged or anything like that. So from here, we can engage our legs and then isolate his knee, isolate his hip, and then allow me to finish the foot. That's one. Number two, try to keep his foot turning this way, inward like this. And allow the pressure of the footlock to finish a lot better, a lot easier. If you allow him to keep his foot straight and really dorsiflex, then you're not going to be able to push his foot down into that position that we want. So really like try to keep it against your hip or your ribs and pinch your elbow to try and keep his foot turned inward on the respective side. Other than that, just try to keep the blade of your forearm on that spot that we were talking about, and just have a really tight grip. A lot of people like to grab with their hands together. I like to sort of grab the collar as high as I can and then get down here on his thigh. Turn my hand up so it puts the blade of my forearm up into his Achilles, and then just put the hip in.
Are there differences between a 50-50 finish, straight ashy, like different mechanics?
For me, I like the 50-50 foot better. This one in particular. If I go to here, foot in the middle, like here, it allows his hip to escape because I'm not holding above the knee and at the hip joint. He can escape his hip, climb over my knee that way, and then I have nothing.
So you use a 50-50, you control the hip.
Yeah, I control the hip and control the knee at the same time. Also, another one is when the foot is on the outside here, and I'm trying to foot lock towards the same side Sometimes you see guys do this.
Let's turn it this way. Go leg. Kind of like here.
Sometimes you see guys do this one here and finish that way. I don't really like it, mainly for the purpose that he's able to once again escape his hip and his leg over top of my hip here. And now if I'm still trying to finish this, he can just get up, and now he's passing my guard. No good.
No loss.
So I really try to strictly stay with the 50-50 one.
You like it from like a control point.
Yeah, here, like I said,
escape.
for the small guys, it's like 50-50 is the spot because it's hard to escape, hard to move, and when you're this size, it's like just a bunch of like scramble, and if it's in a like an open position like here, and my foot's down here like this, he's just gonna get up and start moving, and it's gonna be spinning and just moving. From here, he's sort of trapped, can't really move anywhere, so this is why I try to stick to this one.
Very nice. What's like some options if people start defending the 50-50 Achilles lock? Like let's say they start standing up, for example, like let's say you're walking, these people tend to maybe try to get up and break the 50-50. Like what do you tend to do to...
From here, it really depends on what he does. If he stands, I might open and try to hook his leg here. This could allow me to turn my hip, take my knee out, take his back. That's one option. The second option is I put him back down with my leg, so he stands up, and I have this footlock grip here, the same one that we were having before. If he stands up, I'm gonna try and kick as hard as I can with this leg, and try and put him back down. And even if I can, I'm gonna try to stand up here. Get 2 points for the sweep. I can now try to finish here, belly down, footlock. I could let it go and just stay on top, get my 2 points. Those are two that I like to do. But a lot of times if he stands up or something along this line, I try to hold his pants so he can't escape my hip, or he can't escape his hip. If he starts pushing down on my foot like this, and I have the grip, I'm gonna triangle my foot. Shout out to Monkey. Monkey showed me this one. He's pushing my shin down below his knee line. So from here, stand back up. I'm gonna use this triangle to push down, just like that. And at the same time, I'm gonna be footlocking. So we're stuck here. I'm in the footlock, and he starts to get up, and he's gonna try and escape out of the 50-50 somehow. He's pushing down on my leg. What I'm gonna do, for all you flexible people out there, you're gonna triangle your foot around the lower part of his leg. So his knee is right here, and my legs are below his knee.
So just for turning.
Just for reference.
Like top of the shin, bottom of the...
My shin is on his shin, and I'm gonna push my shin into his to sit him down. From here, I'm gonna finish the footlock. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to keep this, and your legs slip off. So that's why I wasn't even able to slip off there because I had my foot hooked. But I hook the foot on the outside underneath his leg, just like this. Go back that way. So now I can extend into his hip without my legs slipping off. If I don't have it here, and I'm just triangled or whatever, when I go to extend, I'm gonna slip off because I'm pushing my legs.
You're pushing out, and you're basically like loosening.
Yeah, I'm pushing out with my legs to try to finish the footlock. When you go, I'm pushing into his hip. So if I have the triangle here, I'm gonna be pushing, but I'm gonna slide off his hip. So with the hook, I can now not slide off. That's one I really like. I've been working that one a lot. It's really tight when you get that triangle set up on his leg.